Hello, this is Alexander Cross, attorney criminal law here in the San Francisco Bay Area. If you'd like to learn more about criminal law, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Law Offices of Cross and Associates. So we received an interesting inquiry here on our YouTube channel. So this has to do with somebody who was arrested on his last day of probation. Let's see. They stopped me driving after having drunk only 3 beers. I never thought it would happen on my last day of probation. Well, unfortunately, because it was your last day of probation, that would theoretically be the basis for them violating the terms of your probation. Now, it doesn't state here whether or not you were previously on probation for a DUI offense. However, regardless of whether or not you were on probation for a DUI offense or not, the new DUI case that you have would be the basis of violating your probation for your previous offense. Now, it says right here that you were driving with having only drunk 3 beers. Well, here's the thing. Just because you didn't feel drunk doesn't mean that you weren't legally under the influence of alcohol. For instance, I have a chart here from the DMV that roughly tells you how much alcohol you can have in your system and still be under the influence. Essentially, if you have drunk 3 beers or more and you weigh 220 pounds or less, that would still be a potential basis for you to be charged with a DUI. Now, here in California, under Vehicle Code Section 23152B, DUI is a misdemeanor that carries up to 6 months in the county jail. Now, generally speaking, that doesn't really happen unless you take your matter to a jury trial. Now, that happens relatively rarely in criminal court. However, because you are on probation for another offense, you are potentially looking at having to serve the maximum punishment for your original offense. Now, I have no idea if your original offense was for a felony or for a misdemeanor, but keep in mind that when you violate your probation by committing any other offense, you are now looking at the maximum punishment for your old case. And that's simply because you essentially broke your contract, in a sense, with the DA, where they essentially promised not to look for county jail in exchange for you not violating the terms of your probation. Well, now that you violated the terms of your probation, now they could look for county jail. And the worst part about it is that when you violate your probation, you can be arrested and you could be held without bail until your matter gets resolved. So you also have to understand that there is a possibility that you could be arrested and held without bail for violating your probation. Regardless, if you'd like to learn more about criminal law here in the San Francisco Bay Area, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross and Associates. But if you've been accused of having committed a crime and need representation in court, be sure to give us a call at 1-800-862-7677. Once again, 1-800-862-7677. Stay tuned for our next video. It's going to be regarding a false accusation of rape. So we'll see you in the next video.